Here's another Big Brother exit interview for Big Brother 26.
Hi Cam, how are you?
What's up? What's up?
Oh my God, it's the dog at the crib. I wait, okay, we got to get into that. First of all, I am Hannah. This is Big D. We're both from season
Come
23.
on
Big
now.
D, Big D was our second place finisher. I was not second place. I also did not win, but we're part of the cookout, and we just wanted to welcome you.
Thank you so much.
Oh my
This
gosh.
this is what I've been looking forward to. I
Okay.
looked up for y'all. What's
Well,
up?
Oh,
shout out to all the dogs at the
at the
crib,
You
Cam.
crib.
already know. You already know what it is.
Okay, now Cam,
Been talking to us.
you said what?
We better have been part of his dogs at the crib.
Of
Mm.
course. You know. That's no y'all are part of the top dogs. You already know. Y'all let's do it.
Not the top dog. Stop. Stop. Okay, well, Cam, we'll get into the funny stuff at the end, but I definitely want to ask you about your game if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's get into it. So it was very, very, very refreshing to have you this season. Just someone who was wholesome and polite and respectful and unproblematic, not a single scandal linked to your name. That is hard to walk out of the game with after being recorded 24/7 for 90 days. So you should be oh so proud of yourself. We are oh so proud of you. Um, kind of going back to when you first walked into the house, what was your strategy coming into the game? How do you feel like you had to shift your strategy or adapt just based on the cards that you were dealt? And do you see yourself as a player who is social, strategic, competitive, or a combination of all three? That I know that's a loaded question, but
Got you. Um Going into the house, I always knew that I wanted to be chill and unproblematic. I'm all about mindfulness and peace, so that is what I wanted to bring to the house for sure. Um, my strategy going into the house definitely changed as soon as I stepped in there, and as soon as I started losing those competitions. I did want to use the perception of me being an athlete to get a lot of protection and alliances. So I did that early. And then once I was put on the block for having being the comp threat, I knew that I had to pivot to be non-threatening. So even losing the competition, I played that to my advantage to be non-threatening and manipulate my way with my social game to get to the final three.
okay, so you talked about, having to downplay your competitive threat. You are a tall person, you're athletic, obviously a D1 athlete. So which competitions did you intentionally throw, and which competitions did you just happen to lose?
Um, so I was throwing competitions for the first 4 weeks, and then after that, I started to try. And then I got second place and third place and damn near everything. Other than the two vetoes where personally, I've had the worst performance I've ever seen myself do. Um, but I was throwing them the first couple of weeks, but then after I just started genuinely losing, and I was so confused by that because I was like, damn, I am an athlete and I am super competitive, but in the house, you can't let people see a shift in character. So I kept it very zen, I kept it very calm, and I just played it to my advantage.
Okay, well, it sounds like you kind of have this self-conception of your game being a social one. And just as an outsider, I would agree with that. And it's funny because throughout the season, there was this meme that went viral. It was your cast photo, and it was like me when my house is being lit on fire, and it's just like you smiling. Me when my dog's been killed, and blah 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 blah. Like you smiling, you were just so chill and had this very unique ability to keep yourself cool, calm, and collected. Where does that come from?
That comes from sports and a lot of
Okay.
adversity in my life, and just knowing not to be too high and too low. I know that the people that respond the best are the people that have a smile on their face and are very positive. And I wanted to be that person in the house that people can look to always have a positive energy and always have a good mood. So that it just came from a lot of adversity in my life and a lot of flipping it when I was down a lot.
I have one question. I have one thing to say, Cam. The comps are hard, man. Trust me, I try my ass too, dude, and I didn't win one single one. You know, Tiffany and Hannah are over here getting in second, winning comps and everything. I couldn't win one thing, and people don't understand it. It's not it just because you're an athlete doesn't mean that you're gonna do it. You could be an athlete or not an athlete. They are carnival games. They are very interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
so you did your best, and I just want to give you that. And you relied on your social. You know, Cam, I will say you were somebody I was trying to figure out what the hell is Cam doing? What's going on? I'm so confused. And someone had to remind me, Cam's doing the social thing. And I'm like, okay, I know what that's like. I did that. I got it. So, Cam, you did great. I'm very, very proud of you. I'm excited to see what you do next. Tiff, do you have any question for Cam?
Cam, had you had the opportunity to choose Chelsea or MJ, you told Julie that you would have chosen Chelsea, but did you believe that you would have been able to beat her in the final two, or were you willing to sit next to her in the final two and accept your fate?
A mix of both. I think I would have been able to strike some poke some things in Chelsea's heart, you know, to mess up her jury speech a little bit. I definitely would have got in her ear, you know, on the commercial breaks and stuff for sure. But I think
Yeah.
So unintentionally funny.
I know. I know.
it's the truth, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Cam,
We playing the
look
same
like
game.
Cam, it looked like the women were running you, brother. That's what it looked like.
What?
Oh,
See, this is why I need to clear up the perception.
okay. What's the perception, Cam? Clear it up for us.
People were saying that I was getting carried and all of that stuff. No, that is not the truth. I was playing the social game. I was playing expect the unexpected. You would expect me to come in and dominate the competitions and be the athlete and do all that thing. I'm the one chill, laid back, and now it looks like I'm getting carried. But really, I was just playing a social game. Goodness.
I understand
Okay.
that. I can't argue with that.
Well,
I want to know what you were going to finish saying. I'm sorry, Tiff.
No, he's finishing. I wanted to know now, what was he going to say in his speech? If you had been next to Chelsea and you said you were going to poke holes in her heart, how would you have poked holes in her game to the jury to give you an advantage over her, since they would have thought that she carried you? How would you have rebutted that thought?
By saying that I manipulated her HOHs. She did not want to get Quinn out when she did. She literally told me that she was making a decision for me. I manipulated her HOHs specifically during the double eviction as well. She asked who to put up as a replacement on. I said put Rabina up. I knew Mackenzie would probably win another competition, and I could use that for leverage in my relationship with Mackenzie to inevitably probably create a split between the two. So I manipulated a lot of her HOHs and a lot of her voting decisions. And that would have been the hole that I would have poked through her game.
Much respect, Cam. I honestly, this short conversation allowed me to have a little more respect for your game. I didn't think you had it in you, but I see you proved me wrong.
See? So I'm still using the social game right now. I wasn't a threat until I laid it out.
You know, we see each other. I didn't see it either. And I had to remember, oh, I seen this. I got it. It's the social game. But Cam, you did great. Hannah, please go ahead.
Yes. Okay. 2 rapid fire question. Do you believe MJ should have evicted you at Final 3? How would that have changed the outcome of the game?
I do not think she should have evicted me. I think she had a better chance sitting next to me in the final 2. But I think I would have won that one too. And what was the second one?
Well, just how do you think that would have changed the outcome of the game had she brought you instead of Chelsea?
Oh, then I would have became the winner.
Okay.
All right, Cam, you said it.
Okay, with confidence too, and I love it. And I guess the beauty of the game is we will never know, but I love just the confidence that you have in your game and your abilities and your decisions. And like I said, you carried yourself with so much grace, so much poise, and it was great to watch you this summer. And you made us laugh and you entertained us. And I need you to come out with like a line of dog collars or something.
I got
like
you.
for people's pets. Is that not brilliant? I might have just given you like a million, potentially $1 billion business idea. Shout out to all of my dogs at the crib. And then we put that on our dogs.
A
Hello.
choker. Love that.
That's
Yes.
fire. That's fire.
One more thing, Cam. Two more things real quick. And the last
Oh,
thing,
no.
but the last thing I have, Cam, did you watch any Big Brother seasons before you played Big Brother?
You know I watched y'all season. What are we talking about?
Okay, I just had to ask because
Are you serious?
our season's on the ban list. I have learned that. Every time I ask the Houseguest, I'm like, what season y'all watch? They're like 20, 21, skipped over 23. And I'm like, okay, got it. But here's my thing, Kim. I want to tell you, I hope that you are doing okay. Please understand you're about to enter a world that's going to have a lot of stuff. You're going to read a lot of stuff online, a lot of things you're going to find out about each other. If you care about these people, take the time to have these conversations. They're very difficult to have, but understand it's a game and you now have to get to know each other in the real world and take that time for your mental. And please don't get caught up in the so-and-so said this and so-and-so said that. At the end of the day, people are going to manipulate questions to sound certain ways. Just remember, go right to the source. Did you say this? This is how I felt. Okay. I want to leave you with that. If you ever need anything, reach out to us. I'm sorry, Tiff has one more thing.
Just one last thing. I do want to piggyback off of Hannah. It was truly heartwarming, and it was amazing to watch Cam on television. Such an unproblematic young male. We love to see it. They call me a boy mom. As a boy mom, I love to see our young men represent. You were a great representation. It was truly impressive to watch you. So I have no regrets.
Okay.
Yes.
They found the right black man, I'll tell you that.
Come on, now that's what I wanted to be. Thank you guys so much for the advice too. I will use it. I will use it tomorrow. Because it's going to be a lot. It is a whirlwind right now. I'm not going to lie. So I'm looking forward to it, though.
Absolutely, Cam. It was such a pleasure to watch you. I'm sorry, Tiff?
I was just going to say, a lot of people come out loved and then they end up being disliked. A lot of people come out disliked, they end up being loved. The tables do turn. Don't worry about it. You don't have to change. You can always be yourself. Learn from what you think you grow from, but don't let other people's opinions who do not know you affect you and how you make your decisions. Just always work on you, and you know what you need to do. And you did a great job of being your
Okay, well, we gotta go, Cam. But again, it was such a pleasure to watch you this summer. You are a solid human being. You were raised very well. That became so apparent early on in the season. And just thank you for representing this season well. You're incredible. And I also live in the DMV, so I'm not too far from you. There are quite a few BB alums, so I can't wait to meet you in person.
Let's do it.
And we're actually getting together soon, Cam. So I have to invite you to, come hang out with us soon.
Yes, with the top dogs. The top dogs. Wait, I'm so sorry. I followed your friend's Twitter account because it's like we are the dogs at the crib. And tell me why I was like, wait, why do I kind of want to vote for the dogs at the crib for AFP? Like, forget the season's Houseguest.
On, like I wanted it. I was hurt.
Love the dogs. Okay.
Oh
Anyway, Cam, you're just amazing. You're an amazing stand-up guy. Can't wait to meet you. And thank you for taking the time to talk to us. Seriously.
I appreciate you.
In our bio.
Yeah, top dogs. Can we get a one-time shout out to the dogs to the crib?
Of course. Shout out all my dogs at the crib and shout out my top dogs right now in the cookout. You already know how we live.
Thank you, Cam.
Wait, this made my whole entire life. Thank you. Bye, Cam.
Peace out.